Can we catapult you forward, Zakara? Yeah, let's do that then. And a big swing. Damn, knocked him down the mountain. Sucks to be that guy. Alright, let's see. I want the crossbowman to die. Nice. Okay, is there another crossbowman? Yes, there is. There's this one. There's another one here. We'll take the 83%, yeah. Wow, nice shot. It's like Rocket League. Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. Shut up. Alright, neither of those crossbows got a shot off last round. Good. 20. So we just took out 6 of them. The only guy that I'm really worried about is the manhunter here. Everyone else is looking a little crap. Our armor is holding. Mainly because they don't have any hammers. Well, they do have some. What? Aegon the Old just got knocked off a cliff. Man, that fish hat is not helping you out. Why don't you salmon your way back up that cliff? Gonna have to. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna make you. So let's see. We definitely want to get this guy, the manhunter, or this guy, brigand marksman. It's a 95%. I don't want to ignore that shot. 80%. The Bull of Aun. Man, that is a cool name. Like, what's your name? Bull. Why do they call you Bull? Because I don't know. Because they do. Yeah, you're gonna climb back up there, Aegon, one step at a time. The bull is dead. Excellent. So, what are we looking at? We're looking at 40% shots. Yeah, so this guy has the most damage dealing potential, so we're kind of going after him first. Excellent, so he's toasted, and then we're going after the guys who can actually do damage to our armored units. And Torleaf, I believe, has another action, so if we rotate him forward here, we'll be able to do this. And then there were 10. Because innuendo, yes. Oh, he's gonna riposte. Yeah, that's a cool trick. Yeah, good luck with that. Everybody just freaked out. They're like, oh shit. He's like, I got it, guys. I'll hold the line. And then immediately gets his head chopped off. Everyone's like, pick the wrong data. Quit sniffing glue. Alright, so if we're gonna catch these guys, we pretty much have to just get within range of them. So we're just gonna get below them, sadly enough. And Aegon, sorry, you're not climbing back up. Not yet. So hopefully they all just decide to run away, and we murder them while they're trying to run away. And we can't actually get over there. Oh, it must have been brothers. They sounded exactly alike. We need 3? I don't think we'll be able to shoot him. Yeah, it's over. The other guys we won't be able to catch. So we got plenty of awesome gear, which we're going to sell for plenty of awesome money. Let's go to Koppeldorf. And that was 24 out of 25 heads, so that's probably a good idea to return to Grottenhaven. But I'd like to see what this Koppeldorf looks like now that it's in the hands of the Sun Bros. They should love us. Love me. Oh wow, what in the hell? They have disappearing villagers and ambush trade routes. Yeah, we're not buying anything from there. Oh, this place is screwed up. Like, they burned down the beekeepers, they burned down the watchtowers. Well, I guess they have a wooden watchtower at least. Man, the place is all sorts of screwed up. Let's actually check our relationships with the Sun Bros. Yeah, like, we're friendly. Which is kind of funny because we've been doing tons of missions for these guys forever to make them love us. And they still are just like, oh, well, you know, we're friends. It'd be like, we've literally been working for you for a year and kicking everyone's ass. And we saved you from the Greenskin invasion. We saved your towns from the undead. And now we're helping you win the Noble War, single-handedly destroying the hell out of all your enemies. You'd think they would like us a little bit better than they do. And you'd be wrong. They're like, oh, the Zakarians. Yeah, they're okay. You know, I wouldn't invite them to Thanksgiving dinner, but, you know, we might invite them to the next barbecue or something like that, you know, provided that somebody else cancels on us. You know, that sort of thing. Alright, and we're still looking. Yeah, Alfgeir Horson. Yes, good. We had one bastard named it was like Edward Cuckchild or something. I was just like, Jesus Christ. This name, the bastards, all the people get names after their class, so the bastards have the best ones. Alright, 24 kills. Good enough. Excellent. We do need some more tools, though. These are expensive tools, but it's not the worst in the world. We're still looking for if there's like, yeah, there's still nobody's popping. Let's see. Let's talk money. Escort a caravan to Dornturm in the north. Okay, why do they want us? That's a very interesting. It's a 3-skull mission, but it's literally just to go right up here. And we just came from there. And you get hardly any money at all for it. So I'm expecting that like they're spawning something up here that's supposed to come attack us, but I think we'll just get there too quickly. So yeah, they're now well supplied and we've completed our mission. easiest caravan escort out ever. Yeah, here are the brigands that were gonna face us. So raiders, a leader, some marksmen. Oh man, Egon the Old leveled up. Well, Egon the Old, we get 2 perks with you. We are going to take... Probably Nimble is 1. And the other one might be Gifted. We already have Nimble. Excellent. So we should take something else. We have plenty of hit points. I think we take Gifted, and we also take Pathfinder, so he can... Pathfinder or Rotation. Rotation has been really damn good, actually. So let me do that. Gifted and Rotation. And that'll give us another level of basic stuff on our dudes. Which is excellent. So our guy is in much better fighting shape. Most excellent. Let's take a second and let's consider fighting these brigands. Some marksmen, so some is like 4 or something, a bunch of raiders and a leader. Let's just fight them. We should be in good shape. I mean, at least we're not like, you know, before a couple hours ago when we were having trouble because every single one of our guys was injured and all our armor was screwed up and we're having to equip secondary pieces of mail because we didn't even have tools to repair anything. At least we're not doing that now. Let's take a look at this guy's name. We got the Raiding Lord. Get a load of this guy. He thinks he's the Lord of Raiding. I didn't see him playing WoW. Alright, we're just gonna get in here. Nice shot. This guy can actually hold his own. Yeah, Leaf can hold his own, so I'll move him up. So let's see, can we get this guy? We'll just move up first. We still just want to murder these crossbowmen because the crossbowmen always cause us the most problems. Just bar none. And let's see what they're... I think they'll just turtle and throw crap at us. And they'll come at us next turn. And that's why we hate crossbows. Why don't you bleed to death for me? I just like to imagine when these guys actually hit their helmets with like some of these throwing axes that the axe just kind of clongs off the helmet, just like dong. The guy's just like, can you stop throwing this shit at me? I need more of these cool hats though. Like we've got almost everybody here with like an actual full helm. But then you get one guy who's got like the full helm with the cool banner on the top and you're just like, ah. Now we need the next tier of helmet. Like it's not enough that we have this exact same armor. No. We need the cool coloring. It's just not the same. These guys are still just turtling up. Like, get a life, you guys. Stop throwing your garbage in my general direction. It's annoying. Fight like men. So if we're going to actually get over to these guys, we're going to need to do some shenanigans with rotation to actually get them forward. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that. Nice. So let's go. Where is the other crossbowman? Looks like he's just here. Well, start taking our shots then. And again, we'll need to do the rotations. Fight like men. And their strategy isn't conducive to survival. I think the noble strategy is usually to have a whole hell of a lot more people that are peasants, and then you have the peasants die for you. We have reserves. All right, so we're actually just gonna. Man, Ruthard the Legend and Bernard are both kind of injured, so we can't really choose which. We just need to get them both forward if we can. But at least we can get people forward. Yeah, we'll just run up there because they are not super prepared for us at the moment. Let's see. Marksman. We're getting them injured. There is at least that. Alright, so we should be able to get some good hits in here. Yes, excellent. I want to get right next to these two-handers. This crossbowman guy, he's just been shot by arrows and his face is all cut up, so like arrows were like whizzing by and taking off chunks of his face. That's not a good time. Man, our armor is getting chewed up. And they're using rotation all over the place. Not really attacking a whole hell of a lot. It's because they're basically having to switch all their gear around because they went from throwing axes and pila to actual close combat. Excellent, we got him. Good. So we can start focusing on other guys. Like you. Both. And Sakara has all the health in the world, so we'll use that to our advantage. Bernard, you are not looking too hot. Well, that's one way to not die, is to murder everyone else. That's definitely a strategy. That's definitely something to think about next time. It's like, oh, well, if they were all dead, then I wouldn't take any damage. Good thinking. Alright. Excellent. We got right in on those archers, too. Their line fell apart like paper as soon as we actually touched it. Man, they're a missing machine at this point. I guess maybe that's their morale failing on them. And then all of a sudden they can't hit anything. Because they're scared. And their hands are trembling. And they can't focus. Spaghetti's spilling out of their pockets. And the only guy really here is the raiding lord, who's going to be giving us any sorts of trouble. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just murder that guy just to get done with him. Well, let's go for the shield break on the raiding lord. He's got a spear, so what we could actually seriously consider is just pulling out knives and stabbing him to death, because spears are really not something we fear too much. Let's see, 75. 75. Miss. All the misses. Yeah, they're just running away now. They're like, this is a bad move. Man, even Boris Yeltsin down here is running away. That's how you know shit's gone really bad. Yeah, let's just get in on this guy and stab him. Stab him in his face. So let's move it down. Let's get in now. Alright, can we actually shoot any of these guys? Nah, just hit the shield. Run them down. We want this guy's armor, so we're going to stab him to death. His armor's worth quite a bit of money. So it's definitely worth going for. And with a spear like this, like, it'll be fine. Because he can't really do that much damage to us. Eugen doesn't have a knife. I thought we gave everyone knives. Apparently I was mistaken. Let's break his shield. There we are. That's much better. Those are just all people running away. Yes, put down the epic axe and take out your dagger and just start stabbing this guy in his face. It's fine, guys. I just want to farm up the armor. And this is one thing that you want to do in the early game, is if you can get guys into these situations early in the game and steal their awesome armor, you can just get ahead, and it's great. So what do we get? Yeah, we got his armor, we got his hat, we got everything. Blood all over it, but we don't care. Let's make sure we actually re-equip our proper stuff. And let's make sure also that we throw knives on guys that don't have them. Does this guy have axe mastery? Like, why the hell do I have a long axe on him? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Blood washes out with clear cold water, no problem. Poor raiding lord. Not even a raider deserved to get Julius. Yeah, he too. It's a rough life. This whole universe has got some serious problems with getting stabbed in the face. Alright, what do these guys have? This guy is Count Hildebert von Grimmen tends his dogs, feeding each one of them a meal some peasants would kill for. He claps his hands. My chef made that. Can you believe it? Disgusting. Alright, so there's an occupied cave west of Seafield. Okay, yeah, okay. We just want to keep doing quests for these guys. No new dudes to hire. We do need some provisions if we're heading up to that shithole. Because that's in the middle of enemy territory. So I think that's everything. Let's double check our guys real quick and see if we can equip anything. Nope. Alright, so where is this dang cave? Wow, that is way over there. Oh wow, Seafield has been taken over by the Sunbros. So they actually, like, I was like, why Seafield? That seems like kind of an odd spot. So Sunbros are definitely taking over the map. Well, let's sail to Hollenshoven and then head north. Let's go. Man, Seafield. The place that I want him to take over is Tritonwalk, because Tritonwalk is the only place on the entire map that has a kennel where we can buy heaps of dogs and then have the dogs die for us. Let's see, Seafield has conquered, raided, and marauding greenskins, so its prices should be, well, they're not as bad as you would expect, or I expect. So let's head over, let's go mess up these greenskins. Just making sure we got our saves right in case things happen. We are 39 provisions per day. Yeah, so we got a couple days worth of food. That's okay. Orcs usually have strange meat that tastes like pork, so I'm sure we'll find something that we want to eat. So let's kill some orcs. Only 11 of them. Not even a challenge. They don't even have any orc warriors. Each one of our guys is the equivalent of an orc warrior at this point. Even the archers are just, they can go toe to toe with a warrior for at least like 2 rounds. Alright, we definitely need to do some springboard action here. I don't think we can actually get in range now. Well, then we won't. Well, then come at me. A 92% chance, and then it's a miss. Wow. Well, good job there, guys. Have a good one, Karakan. Enjoy your evening. Let's see if we can get this berserker ended. Yeah, 95% chance. We got it covered. All right. Thank you for following Monsterman240. I've been doing a lot of coding work during the day, and usually after I do that for enough hours, I usually switch over to games. So if you have any interest in C++ coding and Unreal 4 and all that stuff, then you could check out some of my other stuff as well. But I think we're almost done with Battle Brothers. We're going to be probably switching over to some other games, because I played the hell out of this game. Like, this is not the first campaign. We did a whole veteran Iron Man playthrough. That was just took frickin' forever. And this one was like, okay, I don't want to play Iron Man on expert because it just takes too damn long. It's kind of like a XCOM 1 where I got to this point in it where it was like, okay, I could spend 30 minutes moving my guys through this town all perfectly and like all this other stuff, or I could just bum rush the rest of the level. And it's kind of a decision of like, well, how long do I actually want to spend just sitting here? Because there's not really that much difficulty. It's just they'll pop out at any moment, so you just have to, just take your time. And it's like, all right. Well, we took care of those orcs with minimal damage. So let's head to this occupied cave. It looks occupied by people who like to eat people. So let's see. Some orc young, an orc berserker, and some orc warriors. Let's just double check real quick. We do have just a little bit of damage on our guys, so we're gonna wait until after midday, and that should tick up, and we should be able to take these guys out now. Some warriors shouldn't be too bad. Wow, that's like the maximum for some. Well, let's get them slaughtered then. Yeah, we're just gonna wait a little bit with most of these guys. And the big thing with the Orc Warriors is if you don't have anti-armor, you can't kill them. And they do not have very good morale. So if you've got enough like anti-armor, you can start killing them, and if you start killing them, they break actually pretty easily. Let's see. You should be able to murder that guy. And this is why we get rotation on some of these guys, because you can just rotate in there and start doing damage. Alright, 2 down. And then we just move in and do a big swing. So they're going to come in. I've noticed that Orc Warriors don't really usually do that much in terms of raw damage output. They'll usually do a lot of shield walling stuff. It's kind of rare that they'll actually get that much damage like they did right there with Werner. At least as far as I've seen. They usually like to shield wall up and then take 1 shot each time, which usually doesn't do too much damage. So let's see. Well, I guess we'll go against the guy who is the least. Oh man, those dodges. Excellent dodging. Yeah, every single one of those was a freaking miss. That's exactly what we want. I'll switch this guy in. I waited with him, so we should have an attack again with him. And here they come. They get desperate, and they start charging into your ranks. And if you're not able to kill them quickly, then they'll get to your, vulnerable guys. But we're getting through these guys pretty quick here, so we should see them fall apart. Beautiful. Alright. Almost got this guy. And we're just doing... That rotation skill is just incredibly valuable. Like, we pretty much just rotated our guys all around, and all of a sudden, nobody's in danger. Like, okay, we're just... Get your best guys forward and do all this crazy stuff and get in all your attacks. Yeah, they get themselves for. And that's also right there why we have Steel Brow on every single person. Because that was a headshot, and those can just happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it'll just be like, boom, your character's dead. And you're just like, well... That was a fun 300 days that I spent leveling that guy up. You know what? We're just gonna stab you in your face. That's what I like to do. Alright, and then there was one. And he decided to put up his shield. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I don't think so. Yeah, run them down. He's running away. But he's standing right in front of us. I don't think so. Excellent, so we took out all that. Got tons of spare ribs from the barbecue that they had. I don't think it'd be a really good idea to eat those, but we're going to eat them anyway, because we're hungry. And I think we can sail from Seafield all the way to Grotonhaven. So we're going to do that. Let us board boats. Grotonhaven is $700 away. Well, $700 sounds like a plan. So let's take a look. And we can sell all sorts of garbage. Excellent. So we're now back up to $16,000. I think, yeah, I missed selling those furs and cloth rolls. We don't have any injuries. Anybody? No, it's still the same pool of dudes. Torsten is now drunk. Oh, good job, Torsten. So, escort caravan to Koppeldorf in the north. That's a pretty tall order because we have to go all the way around all this crap, and I don't want to do that. No. Let's just say no. So we're still looking for some cool helmets for some of these guys. So let's see if they got anything new here. No, nothing new. They have good prices though. They got new stuff. Do they have new people? Just find the old guard. No, nothing that we want. Wow, 170 for tools. These guys are giving us excellent deals. 68 for ammo. Damn. These guys love us. Well, let us head to Weisenfels. Friendly. Yeah, I guess we're just friendly with them. Relations open and friendly. And friendly. Redraw the maps. Refugees, messengers, and traders on the road are reporting that Seafield now belongs to House Grumland. What? Yeah, we already know. We were up there. Like, that's not news. Begone, whore! How many times must I tell you? Obtain blood vial of the Holy Mother at Coven of Midnight. That sounds amazing. That was a late message. Yes, that was most definitely a late message. So we need to go, like, obtain somebody's blood. And it's over here on this tiny little island in the Coven of Midnight. And it looks like this is one of those places with lots and lots of undead. So what do we do when we deal with the undead? We cry about it. Well, the big thing is these guys can't really be hurt by arrows that much, so it's important to kind of throw something on your back row guys that they can use to attack over the top. But I don't think so. I think we'll do okay. And we will attack during the day. Alright, so we run in there. You hear a man struggling to crawl back out, and he sounds to be in quite the rush. He yells for help. He's got the blood vial, but a horrified look on his face. Hurry! The Empire rises. The false king must die. So we have 10 honor guards. Oh man, we have not seen these guys in a while. So the honor guards are like the super ridiculous, crazy versions of the normal undead guys. And we got one necro savant. I'm not too worried about the necro savant. Usually those guys are just complete jerks and are nearly impossible to deal with. But we have such good armor at this point in the game that the necro savants, and also good hit percentage chances. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a D&D module. We have such good hit percentages that the necro savants actually aren't usually that big of a problem anymore. So the question is, these guys are going to get up here and be able to attack us on the high ground. We should probably just move up to take some of this high ground from them. And you may notice the war scythes that we are using are strangely familiar. These guys are where you get war scythes from. Just get them up there. And we have enough to actually run in here, do some damage to them. And I believe we just need to just run in there and just start messing them up. So let's see, we can actually shoot this guy. We have a pretty good chance to do it too. We're going to shoot him and then we're going to stab him in his face. And then we're going to back the hell up because we got nothing else. And they don't have very good durability, unlike any of the stuff that they have. So we're actually, if you can hit these guys, you're at a pretty big advantage. So let's see. This guy has already done his turn, so we can just rotate in, take this guy's face off. And so these guys are going to start doing their damage, but it's not nearly as bad as what it could have been. So normally it's that you can't get through that front wall, but if you have enough hit on your guys, you can actually, they don't have that much life. Usually it's that you can't get them through the shield walls and things like that. And also usually your archers can't take hits like that without getting seriously injured. Let's see, if we move in, get a good shot off. Good shot, good shot. And that's another thing, hammers are especially effective against these guys. Oh, that miss. Well, just run over and get in range. Again, those misses. And that's what makes the Necrosavants so much of a pain in the ass, is usually you just can't hit them. So they'll just demolish your entire force before you can actually do anything to them. They'll just flip around and make your life hell. Ah, we can't attack. We're too tired. Where's he going? That's what we thought. So let's just ball our guys up here. You just started putting nets on them? That's not a bad idea, to be honest. Well, let's see where he goes. He's just staying where he is. Alright, well, goodbye. We got some extremely old wine, a whole bunch of really ridiculous looking honor guard helmets, some crypt cleavers, and silver bowl. And of course, the blood of the Night Mother. With the fighting over, you look over your attackers. They're shelled within armor and you don't recognize them. Leif the Younger tries to pry one of their corpses out of his helm, but to no avail. He looks incredulous at the body. It's like it's just stuck there, part of him or something. You tell the men to gear up and get ready to return to Niles the Wise. No matter whose men they are, you're out here to get the blood of the Holy Mother, and that part's done. Yeah, I agree with them. It's like, you get attacked by a bunch of zombies. What are you going to do? You'd be like, well, we're not staying around here. Okay, that sounds reasonable. I mean, are you sure? The ruins of Borgia. Alright, so they're now super happy, and we have another quest. I need you to go here. And then here, one long patrol. Okay, so we're supposed to patrol all the places and get all the things and do all that. Alright. So let's start selling things. These crypt cleavers, I've just not found a good use for them. Just don't like them. And these honor guard helmets, while they look pretty baller, are just not actually baller. So, patrol to Otterfeist. We're gonna have to figure out a place to go to actually get heads. Let's sell all of our copper bars. Wolfgang Darkhearted. Nice. Everyone is super happy. And we're actually going to go to this Ruins of Borgia. And hopefully collect some heads there. I have absolutely no idea what's inside of it. So let's take a look. Let's peer into the darkness. See what could possibly be there. A whole shitload of brigands. Well, let's see. There's a lot of dudes with bows. That's insane. You're just gonna stand back and wait for me to do something, aren't they? Well, let's move up. Jesus Christ, there's so many of them. There's Master Archer. Another Master Archer. God. Whoops. We didn't give Vernard his weapon back. We're gonna see exactly what we can do. We may be able to do some shenanigans and appropriately destroy these fools, but I'm not so keen. The amount of arrows that they have is just a little bit more than I really want to deal with. Yeah. They're not hitting though, so I guess that's something. Come at me. Come on. Let's not take 200 million years to fight a battle. Mr. AI Brigand. Mr. Valdoric the Brigand. Mr. Injar the Red. Or it's Edgenar, not Injar. Wow, these guys are just jumping. This guy went from the back to the front. He's like, I'm about to die, I don't give a damn. Runs up with his flail. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in the front lines. Maybe you should have run away. Ever consider that? Maybe fighting's not for you? There's so many of them. Oh, you bastards. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die doing what I do best. Dying. I would really like to finish off